Hi, everyone. Ronnie, Wald, along with the Bakersfield Renegade head coach Rich Hughes, for this, our 2014 edition of the Rich Hughes Show. We're quite excited about it because we're back here in Coalinga. Just a few moments ago, the Renegades had a 10-point win, 73-63 over West Hills, and we're going to talk about that first, Coach Hughes, and then maybe you can give us a preview of the season. But first off, we saw in action DeAndre Dixon, his ability to soar with these incredible alley-oops, but it really was a team effort tonight in the win on the road at Coalinga.
Well, he's the one catching it and dunking it, but we got to have a guy screening, we have a guy passing the ball, and they got to execute the play. So we executed that play very well tonight, and it accounted for probably 6 to 8 points, so we were really happy about that. But it's always great to win here. It's a tough place to play, and, we just go on to the next game.
And in fact, we were here last year in a show we brought you here on Waldcast.com on YouTube, a 19-point victory. So I know Mark Archie, a talented coach. I know you said the Falcons are not a rec team, but you seem to dominate them every time you come up here.
Well, I don't know about dominate, but, we just played well tonight. Mark, they've played some tough teams in the preseason in San Francisco City, Fresno City, COS. They've had some quality wins. So, it's just a good win. We played well. Now we got to make sure we do the same thing in our home tournament next weekend.
All right, let this act as our preview on the season, even though you've played 4 games now and you're 3-1. Give the fans out there a quick summation, if you would, Coach, about this 2014-2015 team. What does it look like for you this season?
Well, it's an interesting team. We're entirely new, except for Alex Daniels. So, we just have to get better each week. We did a better job tonight of taking care of the ball, which was our Achilles heel the opening weekend. So, our conference is so tough, it's hard to judge it. We try to play the best teams we can in the preseason to prepare us for our Western State Conference. But I like the team. They get along, and hopefully we can do some good things this year.
And you talk about tough conference. For the fans out there listening, may not know what conference Bakersfield's in. They're in there with Antelope Valley, who joined last year, and they're ranked #1 in Southern California rankings. So you've got this high hill to climb even before Antelope Valley joined up, right? You had to overcome the Citruses, the Glendales, and Santa Monica. Now add on top of the cake, I would call it the whipped cream topping that you have to overcome, is now Antelope Valley.
Well, it's a brutal conference. We're in the Western States. I think we would be a lot, more competitive in the Central Valley, but that's the way it is, and we like to play the best teams as possible. So, again, just preparing in the preseason, getting prepared for those teams. It's going to be a very athletic teams that we play in our league. Just keep working and getting better each week. That's the main thing.
And Coach Hughes, how did it come upon, if it wasn't just Providence, a lot of luck, DeAndre Dixon from Fresno, California? How did you end up with a player of that caliber here with the Renegades?
Well, I'd love to pat myself on my back and say, oh, yeah, I'm a great recruiter. But no, Joey Velasquez from Delano, Robert Kennedy High School, knew about him and kind of geared him toward us. And we're just fortunate to get him, as well as a couple other guys that Joey got us. C.J. Johnson had a big game tonight as well for Lemoore High School was another one. So, we'll take what we can get. And we were fortunate and blessed to pick up a lot of new kids that are, going to be successful for us. So we're excited.
All right, we'll see you at the great Renegade Thanksgiving tournament coming up the day after Thanksgiving. Hey, that's Black Friday. People will be shopping, and then they can come over and enjoy the great weekend. And by the way, Coach, what are some of the teams coming in this year at the Gil Bishop Gymnasium?
Well, the best will be Merritt, who is ranked #1 in Northern California, starts the season. So we'll play them the second night. But Porterville, L.A. Pierce, Fullerton College, Barstow, probably forgetting somebody. But there's 6 teams. It's going to be really good competition, so we're excited.
All right, 28th to 30th, again at Gil Bishop Gymnasium on the campus, of course, of Bakersfield College. Coach, put it there. And here's to many more great Rich Hughes shows. He's an old pro at it, as you can see. We've done this for the last few years, and we'll look forward to you. If you don't make it out to, again, the Thanksgiving tournament, we'll have the games on Waldcast.com for this, the 6th season. Again, a 73-63 win tonight at Coalinga. For Coach Hughes, the gang, Ronnie, Wald, so long for now.